They see me in, I won't ever losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She bought a frame, beat her to pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing. I ran it up from the start to the end. You just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I run it on bands. I need that bag today, so I got time to be tripping and writing no love song. Yeah, writing no love song. We all experience no loss. Yeah, niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Queens and bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again. I'm running this shit like, hey Jay, that's my name. Little bro, nigga from down LA. About 6'1" with a low top fade. Niggas knew that you was gonna get to that cake. Hey bitch, say my name. 2 dope, 2 nigga ain't shit changed. Bad that bitch, shorty screaming my name. And the phone sped off with a brand new chain. Nah, nigga, none of these fine. When a nigga pop out the designer, ain't the boot cooking up any honey. If the bitch wanna fuck, gotta find her. Say you want smoke, but he lying. If you wanted that, you would come find us. Niggas know we ain't doing no hiding. When we pushing out here, come the sirens. 33 bags with some brand new Givenchy. I just put that bitch in a drop shot. Up in the kitchen, ain't cooking no Winnie, but shawty said she want a hot box. I ate it once and I'm going to the GP.
What's going on YouTube? In this video we got a top tier run play for you. We started you off with 2 good money plays. Now I gotta mix in some run plays for y'all so you can have the whole package, pass and run. I am in the Washington playbook, and both the money plays that we just dropped are also in this playbook. This is my go-to playbook right now because they have literally every run that I used to run last year, out of the pistol, the single back, all of that good stuff. This is basically my custom, so if you need a playbook to go to, I highly recommend this because I'm definitely going to break down this playbook for y'all, and y'all have a bunch of little schemes out of this playbook, and you can use it in MUT since it's not, you don't need a custom, everything's already right there for you. So the play we're going to be talking about is single back trips, HB stretch. We're going to jump into the practice field. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's very simple on how to set this up and how to run it, and then we're going to jump straight into a head-to-head game to show y'all that it really does work. You know, if we go off with the play, I'll probably end up sending out the friendly quit. I'm not trying to spam somebody with the same play over and over again, but like I said, we do it for testing purposes so y'all can see that these plays actually do work. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field and show y'all how we set this play up. All right, we're going to be going against random defenses. They're going to give us different looks, and maybe I can give you a few tips here and there depending on what the defense is looking like. For the most part, I like to run this play towards the trip side, towards my wide receivers. But when I get a look like this, which is normally man coverage, I'll actually run it towards my tight end side. If there's nobody outside my tight end, and you know their most outside guy is a linebacker basically on the line, go ahead and run it towards the tight end side and ID the linebacker that you think is going to have the best angle, which is going to be this guy right here. Does it necessarily mean that that's going to take him out the play? No, but I do feel like it does help. It might be a mental thing, but that's just one of the things I always like to do. Let's go ahead and run the play and see what kind of results we get. For the most part, the tight end always does that. He puts a block on that guy in front of him, and then he breaks off and he goes and blocks that linebacker. That happens majority of the time when we run the play like that. All right, now it looks like they went into a zone. So when it's like this, I'll flip it to the trip side, and the adjustments I like to do is I'll go ahead and double team the most outside guy that I can. Once again, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to go and put 2 bodies on them, but again, it might be a mental thing, but I feel like it does help, you know, the O-line block just a little bit better and focus on that guy. And then again, I like to ID the guy that I think is going to have the best angle on me. It'll either be this linebacker right here, the middle linebacker, or this DB right here. It's your choice, whoever you think you're going to have the most trouble with. I'm going to go ahead and ID this guy right here. What you're going to want to do is read the defensive end. Sometimes he breaks off your left tackle. Even with a star left tackle like the one I have right now, he's going to get in the backfield. There's really nothing you can do about it. It's part of football. It's part of Madden. It's going to happen. This play is not always going to be a 20-yard run, a 25-yard run, a touchdown. Sometimes you will get tackled behind the line. But let's go ahead and run it and see what kind of results we get. See right there, he broke off my left tackle, and that was kind of a bad read by me. And one thing I highly recommend you don't do is hold turbo. Do not hold turbo until you know you got that open lane. That's when you're going to hit that turbo and then just take it upfield. Once again, right here, this looks like a zone, so we're going to flip it to the trip side. Go ahead and ID or double team the defensive end, and then we're going to go ahead and ID the middle linebacker. Hopefully we get a better block. I promise you they block better in an actual game. Right there, we found a hole, and you can see we're able to take it upfield. The receivers do a really good job of either taking the DBs downfield or getting a good block. On top of that, the DBs, they take terrible angles. Most of the time, you can kick it all the way to the sideline and cut it upfield. Another zone look right here. I know they're not throwing like meta defenses at me, but you know, I'm just trying to give you different looks and, you know, just tell you kind of what you want to do depending on, you know, what you're getting. Right here though, I'm definitely flipping this to the left. Once again, double team the most outside guy right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and ID this linebacker right here because I feel like The defensive end is so far out, I might have to cut this upfield sooner than I want to. Let's see what kind of look we get. And see right there, we're going to go ahead and cut it upfield. You just got to find that lane, and you're going to get good blocks with those wide receivers. A lot of times I'll cut it upfield and then cut it back out. All right, so like I said, we're going to be jumping into a head-to-head game. I like the Lions. I didn't want to use like a too overpowered of a running back, but I feel like Swift is a nice running back. He's like that mid-tier running back. He's not the worst. He's not the best. He's right there, and he's got that good speed as well. And I like the Lions overall. They got some solid receivers, but right now we're going to be focusing about the with this stretch play right here. The look he's giving me right here, I'm flipping it to the left, and I'm double teaming. This is a solid defense to be going against. See what kind of results we're going to be getting against the Browns. I don't know what he's going to be running, but this, you see what I'm talking about with the receivers, how they just do a really good job of either blocking or just taking the DBs downfield. Now, I'm going to be spamming this play, and if I'm getting good results against him, I'm going to send him a friendly quit, or I'm just going to quit. I'm not trying to beat people doing the same play over and over again. I'm just trying to give y'all different looks with people actually trying to stop me, not the computer. And regardless of what I do, there's going to be people to say, oh, the play don't work, or you did this, you did that. There's always going to be some type of excuse. He's gonna kind of giving me the same look, so we're gonna go ahead and keep running it to the left. That is the best way to run this play, and there is those, there's gonna be those times where you actually run it towards the tight end side. You're just going based. That was a good play by the defensive tackle right there. I could have cut it out to the left a little bit more, and that's just gonna be you as a user reading the right gap to shoot, when to hit that turbo. Do not start off with the turbo. It's gonna mess you up. And I actually was holding turbo right there, and that's not what you want to do. Wait until you hit that gap, and then you hit that turbo button, the trigger. He's giving me the same look, so we're going to keep going to the same way. I know I'm going to get good results. I know this play is going to work. And when you're going to be doing this play, you're not going to be doing it every time like me. So he's going to be ready. He's going to be looking for it. You're going to mix and match it. Like maybe the first time you come out of this offense, you do a pass play, and then you come out and do the run. Right here, we're going to get good looks. Again, you can see the blocking. This is what I was talking about. And then having the shifty running back. It's normally like a one-play person. You got to beat one person and you turn this into a touchdown. Having like Derrick Henry or Jonathan Taylor it's crazy how good this is. All right, now he's giving me a different look. You see how there's nobody on the outside of my tight end? We're going to go ahead and double team this guy, and we're going to run it towards the tight end side. These are the times we get these looks, and normally it's going to be one-on-one with me and the safety, and that looks like that's who he's using right there, and just cut it outside. He took a terrible angle, and we might take this for the touchdown right here. And that's just how good this run play is. Now, you're not always going to get good results like that. Sometimes, like when the defensive tackle, he got through, he broke it. It's when you get good blocks. When you get good blocks, you're going to get results like that where you gain 10 yards, 15 yards. And they're going to try to adjust. They're going to throw different defenses at you. I had one guy run committing, and even with the run committing, I was doing the motion with the tight end, making him think I'm going one way. He ran commit that way, and I went to the opposite direction, turned it into a touchdown. Those are just different things you need to do. We're going to go ahead and skip the defense and go back into the offense. So we ended up stopping them. Got a defense that I've been working on. Going to be dropping that for y'all soon. It actually ended up working. But like I said, we're focusing on the run play right now. Going back into the stretch. Let's see if we can get another touchdown just by running this play alone. I'm trying to share the good with the bad. Like I said, there's going to be times where the defensive tackle or defensive end, they just get right in, they shed their block, and they make the tackle. It's going to happen. But what I'm trying to get at is, majority of the time, if you set up right and you get the right look, you're going to get good results. So right here with the look he's giving me, I'm going to the left. I'm gonna count on my wide receivers to give me some good blocks. And another thing what that creates, I know he has that user right there as a safety, is traffic. I run around them. If he's coming in tight into the inside, I'm gonna keep cutting it out to the outside. And if he goes to the outside, I'm going to the inside. Like right here, he's gonna cut it out, so I'm gonna cut it back in. And you just gotta make simple moves like that and just read what they're gonna be doing. He's trying different defenses, and it's kind of something difficult to like pick on, what defense you want to use, because you have 3 receivers out there. He keeps giving me a similar look though. We're gonna keep running the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and double team, and I'm gonna go ahead and ID this linebacker right here. I would either ID that linebacker or this guy right here, one of the two, whoever I think is gonna give me the most trouble. But my receiver's been doing a good job of actually blocking that DB right there. Myles Garrett, that happens. If what I should have did was cut it up, and another mess up that I did is I was holding turbo right off rip. You don't want to do that. And when you do that, you run into the linebacker or the D-line like that. He shifted everybody to the left. I'm going to run the play to the right. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to motion on my tight end. I did not expect that guy to actually follow him out there like that. So we're gonna try to flip this back. All right, we ain't got much time. We're gonna flip it to the left, and we're gonna run it to the left. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Come on. Ah, we didn't get the time off. We didn't get the playoff in time. But that when they start shifting the D line like that, I'm gonna start, you know, flipping the play, running to the right, motion out the tight end. I like this look right here. You know, every time I get the 4 down lineman and you got the DBs over there, I got more receivers than he has DBs. I'm taking this look every single time. Whenever the left tackle gets a good block on the defensive end, that's when it turns into a good play like this. That's all you need. That if that left tackle, and if you have your best lineman, you want to put them at that left tackle position. When you get those results like that, that's when it turns into run plays like that, where you end up getting that touchdown. I didn't have to do no moves. It was just watching the lane, picking where I need to run, and just making the right decision. And that's when it turns into 25-yard runs, the touchdowns, things like that. It all depends on that left tackle. And if you're going to the right, it all depends on your tight end and your right tackle. If you get that edge block, you're good. You're going to turn it into a touchdown. All right, we're back on offense. I ran commit. I wanted him to score. I didn't want him to quit. I just wanted to throw this in the video for y'all. For those of y'all telling me that y'all can't get this money play off, or it's not working, or it won't work, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the video for y'all. We're going to throw this. This is the money play we recently just dropped. This money play is deadly. I haven't... Like, unless they go over there and, you know, manually try to stop it themselves, or if it's man coverage will kind of shut it down. That route specifically, but there's other things you can throw to if it is man coverage. But we're going to go ahead and try to run this money play for y'all. It looks like he is in man coverage. And normally if it is, I'm going to put A on a zig route right here. It's just a little bonus for the video. But yeah, it's man coverage. So if it's man coverage, just do something simple like a zig route like that. I'm going to try to see if he gets into a zone. And we're gonna get this bomb for y'all. That's the goal for this right here. I don't even know if I'm gonna have the right guy in the position to do it. Yeah, I think that's Williams. He's got that. That's the guy with the 98 speed. If I get him into a zone, you're gonna see this might be zone. This might be man. I really don't know right now. But if it is zone, we're gonna get this ball off right here, and we're gonna get this money play for y'all going. We're gonna get this money play going for y'all. Here it is right here. This is zone. We got it. For y'all saying we can't get this playoff, this isn't a head-to-head game. Got the playoff for y'all. That's just, you know, for y'all to try to tell me that these plays they don't work, you can't get them off. There you go right there. I just did it in a game. This is a head-to-head game. This isn't no practice mode. This isn't me playing against a friend. Just wanted to get that out there for y'all. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all like it. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.